Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I've got something super different for you. This is a whole new system of card divination. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. In some ways it's similar to tarot, in some ways it's similar to Lenormand and Kipper, but it is none of the above. It's completely different. And it's also different from the Gypsy Witch fortune-telling cards as well. So this is called The Doors of SOMLIPITH, A New Dimension of Card Reading. And it's by Ana Cortez, and it's illustrated by C.J. Freeman, who was her father. Now, Ana Cortez has written a book, at least one book, on playing card divination as well. This is just a whole new thing. So I want to thank Valentina, my subscriber and friend, who pointed this out to me. I know I'm not going to do it justice because I have not investigated it thoroughly, but I want to put it out there for you because I think it's something that you all might be interested in. All right, so first of all, the box opens like this, which is very cool. And on the bottom it says $45, and the sides are this way. Now it says, enter the realm of the ethereal. In a breakthrough work from a unique father-daughter duo, this book introduces audience to the cards of the playing deck as if for the first time. Guided by bold and lucid imagery, readers enter diverse dimensions of living knowledge that are fresh and unexpected. The magical symbology of the 52 cards hidden in plain sight for so many centuries expands before our eyes into geometries of unforeseen, giving rise to worlds of esoteric wonder. Ancient astrology, pyramid knowledge, natural timekeeping, and geomancy, as well as in-depth elemental and numerological perspectives, all unfold effortlessly within this brave new approach to cards. Now let me tell you, if you get into this, it's going to take you some time. It is so different. I can't even begin to tell you. I'll do what I can. Okay, this is what the inside of the box looks like. Very cool. This is the book. Look how thick it is. It's super thick. It's a soft cover book. And we'll take a look at this first. So it's published by REDFeather. And the copyright date is, or the publishing date is 2022. All right, so Ana Cortez's father, is it C.J. Freeman? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Yeah, C.J. Freeman. He has passed away, but he did all of the artwork for these cards before he passed. All right, so we go table of contents. There are 13 chapters. Plus final words. We have a preface, acknowledgements, introduction, follow the dark moth, enter the dimension, chapter 1, how it began, bright beam. It says, let me just read you the beginning of this. It is many years past now since the door opened, and it hangs narrowly in the balance as I write. It depends, you see, on your notice that it might stay open a while longer, but of this perhaps I shall write more later. For the time, let us discuss how it all began. Curiosity it was, a bright beam, a crack of narrow light cast across the space of twinkling darkness. Dad had quite innocently assigned himself a project, illustrating court cards for the playing card deck. Yes, it was just that innocent. Little could he realize at the time what immensity would follow. For although my father had always been fascinated by playing cards, he had no previous art experience to speak of, no reason to paint the cards beyond an inkling. Nonetheless, it was this he settled upon, guided no doubt by forces beyond himself. And so it began. And it continues. It's super fascinating. Chapter 2, enter the realms. It talks about the aces, and each ace is like the guardian of a different realm. It talks about the 4 realms, which would be the realm of the clubs is Ithra, the realm of the hearts is Agana, the realm of the spades is Terra, or it says roll your R, Terra. And did I miss one? I think so. 1, 2, 3. And oh, the diamonds is Ignita. So those are all of the realms. There's like fascinating pictures. And then it talks about each realm. It tells which element, humanistic expression, which would be spirit, mind, emotion, or physicality, which season of the year it corresponds to, which direction, what are the qualities, the allied realm, which other realm it gets along with, its positive attributes and negative attributes. Then it talks about essential card meanings. The upper kingdom, the Ignita realm, and here Ignita, the royal dignitaries of the fire realm. So, and it talks about each card. And it talks about what kind of person they represent. So you would use that when reading the cards. It talks about the ruling families of each realm and tells a story about each realm. The Terra realm, a story of the lower kingdom. Then it talks about the aces, the twos, and so on. And it shows a small picture of each one. Then it'll have the 2 of spades, and or the number and the title. This one's Medusa, and a keyword. And then we have a description and of the card and the meaning. And I'll pull just a card and read one meaning for you. And we have the 3s, the severed head, a story. That's on one of the cards. And so on. It goes through the 4s, 5, 6s, and 8, 7s, 8s, 9s, and jokers, Toto and Otto. And then chapter 4, preparations, the importance of mess. This is so in-depth, guys. I have not read this entire book, I promise you. Turning cards, the magical acknowledgement. So it says that when you read, you should always turn your cards like it's a door on hinges, like this way or this way, and never from top to bottom. Okay, then it says, finding the question and other matters of urgency, practice for yourself, taking the dive. And then we have chapter 5, windowed into the now, the uncalendar. Talks about the lunar uncalendar of the 52 card deck, understanding the window into the now spread, present time, window into now spread. It's like different uncalendar hopscotch or timekeeping spreads. So it's all, there's so much in here that it will take me probably, I would say, a good 6 months to get through this and really study it. So there's lots and lots of even other information. There's illustrations and the 36 gates, and it gives you dates for each gate. I'm not pretending that I know what this is about. I am just, there's chapter 10, introduction to the gates, let it flow, bounce back. There's just so much here. This is like a whole, what I'm saying is this is a whole new world. If you get this, you are going to need to spend a lot of time with it. And I will too. The precarious unification of sun and moon, the pyramid at Chichen Itza. There's more layouts. It's just kind of amazing. All right, so, and it just goes on. There's lots and tons of stuff. Okay, so about the author. Ana Cortez is a self-taught card creatrix, writer, artist, and spiritual seeker. Okay, and about the illustrator, C.J. Charles Jonathan Freeman, her father, was a self-taught artist, occultist, private detective, and bartender. He lived most of his adult life in Colorado, where he never owned a car and had every part of his bike stolen so many times he had the entire thing welded together. He loved to help the underprivileged, and the first to read with the deck today, called The Doors of SOMLIPITH, were homeless women. He taught them his own self-discovered techniques and created one-of-a-kind decks using Polaroid photos of his original paintings cut and pasted onto bicycle playing cards. CJ never stopped pissing people off, and he spent the last decades of his life devoted to and obsessing over playing cards. He passed from this world in 2010, and he illustrated 3 published decks. All right, so that is the very, very in-depth book. Let me very quickly go through the cards with you, and then we'll pull one and see, we'll find the meaning and see how that part's written. The meanings of the cards. Sorry, I'm adjusting. Okay, very good. Let's see. Can you see? Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is the Ace of Spades, Terra Incognita, 2 of Spades, Medusa, 3 of Spades, the Beggar. And so up here you have in gold embossed the suit and the number of the card, and also embossed the name of the card. So 3 of Spades, the Beggar, 4 of Spades, North Wind, 5 of Spades, Impotent King, 6 of Spades, the Ruin, 7 of Spades, Sword of Destruction, 8 of Spades, the Curse, 9 of Spades, Dracula. Oh my gosh, that is him. Lady of Spades, Terrine, Jack of Spades, Pampero, Queen of Spades, Morgana, and King of Spades, Marduk. I keep tilting it because it's there's a glare on the golden letters. All right, so then here we have, and this is the Dream Moth, SOMLIPITH, and he is the Ace of Clubs, Ithra, 2 of Clubs, Moonfire, 3 of Clubs, the Wand, 4 of Clubs, East Wind, 5 of Clubs, Wind Cloak, 6 of Cups, why am I saying cups? Clubs, sorry. 6 of Clubs, the Bridge, 7 of Clubs, Sword of Enchantment, 8 of Clubs, Wicca, 9 of Clubs, Galahad, Lady of Clubs, Fortuna, Jack of Clubs, Lancelot, Queen of Clubs, Leah, King of Clubs, Saul. And then we have the diamonds, Ignita, that's the Ace of Diamonds. The Rivals, 2 of Diamonds. 3 of Diamonds is the Severed Head. 4 of Diamonds, the South Wind. 5 of Diamonds, Peddler's Ace. 6 of Diamonds, the Tower. 7 of Diamonds, Sword of Truth. 8 of Diamonds, the Guardian. 9 of Diamonds, Gawain. 10, a Lady of Diamonds, sorry. Oh my gosh. Seraphina. Jack of Diamonds is Dango. Queen of Diamonds is Livia. King of Diamonds is Leo. Ace of Hearts is Agana. 2 of Hearts, the Chalice. 3 of Hearts, Fortress of Desire. 4 of Hearts, the West Wind. 5 of Hearts, Fata Morgana. 6 of Hearts, the Castle. 7 of Hearts, Sword of Healing. 8 of Hearts is the Fawn. 9 of Hearts is Bluebeard. Lady of Hearts is Theramina. Jack of Hearts is, Jack of Hearts is Lahire. Queen of Hearts is Deja. King of Hearts is Nicomaya. And then we have the Joker Toto and the Joker Otto. So those are all the cards. Now, let me just, for an example, and I didn't even show you the back. I'm sorry. Okay, this is what the back looks like. That's the door with the door knocker. And it's, thin to medium weight cardstock. Let's see how they shuffle. They're the exact size of a deck of playing cards. Let's see. I feel like they're going to shuffle really well. Yeah, they do. They shuffle very nicely. They don't stick together. Okay. All right. So So, let's see, what do we need to know today? What do we need to know? There it is. It jumped. Oh my gosh, it jumped right out. And I am going to turn it sideways, side to side. And today we got the card, The Rivals. That's the 2 of diamonds. All right. For a person who didn't have any art experience, I really love his pictures. I think she meant he didn't have any formal training because he obviously painted a lot. Okay, so that is the 2 of diamonds. Let me see if I can find it in here, and I'll tell you how it's written. Because it goes through the 2s. There's the 9s, the 4s. Okay, 2 of diamonds. 2 of hearts, 2 of spades, 2 of clubs, 2 of diamonds, the rivals. Now it says here, to understand the 2s, you must remember that these cards follow the ace in the numerical procession. Ace is the great unity, remember, and 2s are the first split from that unity, which is very big and very radical. Suddenly, there's not only self, but something decidedly not self. Duality dawns, and we commence a great learning through the experience of division. Look to the 2s to guide you on your exploration of the most fundamental experiences of self and other as they march through the 4 different realms. It is a big territory indeed. So it says 2 of diamonds, the rivals. The key word is competition. It says here we have the personification of moon and sun, partners yet rivals within the cosmic sphere. Each has its own very clear and separate territory, yet at the moment of sunrise and sunset they brush against each other, setting the sky ablaze. The rivals is the opposition of 2 dynamic and enormous powers, mega forces that depend on each other, yet defy each other ultimately. And we see not only the sun and moon, but also sky and terra firma, male and female, light and darkness. All essential oppositions are represented here. It's our challenge with this too, to find this within ourselves and in our own lives, and contemplate the essential partnership. And in the end, we ourselves are both sides. We possess both sun and moon, male and female, etc. We feed our own opposition and thus contain the creative spark within us. Without it, all would be darkness and sleep. To use the rivalry of this card as fodder for the aspiring endeavor is to master the primordial power represented. Wow. So I really like the way this is written. It is actually very good. There are no like reverse meanings or anything like that. And then we got the Joker Toto. So should we see what that is? The Jokers. Huh. The Jokers exist independently from all categories within the deck. Added as a wild card centuries after the creation of the original 52, they stand outside the rules that bind other cards. Toto and Otto are flip sides of each other, or the inside-outs of one and the same card. They are male and female representatives of a singular idea, the rogue. Toto and Otto are wonderful to use as signifying cards and should be systematically removed when working with any of the calendars represented in this book. Common meanings include a person who exists outside convention, one who is playing by their own rules, chameleon-like ability, the wise fool or potentially just a fool, one who is behaving clownishly, playing out an absurd aspect or caricature of themselves. Interestingly, by adding the Joker to the already existing numerological count of 364, the sum of all the other cards in the deck, it brings the total of numbers to 365. This inclusion synchronizes the lunar and solar calendars and suggests that the historical addition of the Joker to the deck belongs more to the realm of fate than to accident. Oh, and I'm noticing on the page before that, look at it, it's Vlad the Impaler, who is Dracula. And that is the picture that is on the 9 of Spades. And the keyword for it is, I did show you that card, the keyword for it is vampire. That's so interesting. So anyway, folks, that is a short introduction to The Doors of SOMLIPITH by Ana Cortez and C.J. Freeman. And again, Ana Cortez has YouTube videos. She has YouTube videos on divining with playing cards. And so I've looked at some of them. I've not finished them yet. I think I got through 3. And they are very interesting, so you might want to take a look at those too. So friends, that was my review. If you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. I want you to know I appreciate you being here. I thank you, and I do appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.